Hey, I'm Andy. We're back with some more Magic the Gathering unboxing, unpacking, and this time we're going to finish the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth Collector's Booster Box, and yeah, we only have 3 packs left to open. No idea what we're going to get. Hopefully we end strong, but, I mean, it is what it is. If we don't, then we don't. So, yeah, overall, I don't know if the set was worth the money I paid. Granted, I did pre-order it, but before it spiked, but still, but anyways, yeah, we have 3 packs left, so we'll just open up our first pack. It's like some of the cards are really nice, and I do like the flavor, the Lord of the Rings flavor to it, and the lands are pretty neat with the cartography stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. I would, if it was like the normal price of the collector's boosters, I'd be fine, but I don't know. It's like almost, it was almost twice. So, oh yeah. Token is a treasure. That looks neat. And the food. Yep. Oh my. It's so shiny. Anyways, first card. We got the Shire Scarecrow. We got 2 for Defender. 1, add 1 mana of any color. Activate only once each turn. Alright, let's put that over here. Next up is Shower of Arrows, 2 green, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying, scry 1. Alright. We got Rally at the Hornburg, 1 red. Create 2 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens. Humans you control gain haste until end of turn. Neat. Alright. We got Revive the Shire, 1 green. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand, create a food token. Alright. Now for the uncommons, we got Gorebag of Minas Morgul, 1 black. Whenever a goblin or orc you control deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. When you do, choose 1. Draw a card or create a treasure token. Okay. Next up, we got the Goblin Fire Leaper, 1 red. 1 red. Goblin Firekeeper, oh, so yeah, it's fire breathing. So when Goblin Fire Leaper dies, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature and opponent control. That seems pretty nice. Like, in addition to the fire breathing, it has that secondary ability. Alright, we have a Plains at the Shire. It's very green though. Like, that's one of the things I didn't really like about this set lands. I don't know if they have normal lands with the half image, half land icon, but with these ones, I do like the cartography style, but it's really confusing if you don't really look at the top or the bottom. If you just like have this, you're not quite sure what kind of land it is, because the land, although I know you can't really see it because it's a foil, it's really green. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I still like it, but yeah. Alright, our first rare is the Battle of Bywater, 1 white. Destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater, then create a food token for each creature you control. Okay, seems nice. But there, we got Horn of the Mark. Okay, 2. Whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put them to your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Alright. Next up, we got Bilbo, Birthday Celebrant, white, black, green. If you gain life, you gain that much life plus 1. And then 2 white, black, green, tap, exile. Search your library for any number of creature cards, put them on... What? Oh, jeez. I was like, that ability seems pretty strong. Then I saw what the requirement was, so... Yeah, search your library for any number of creature cards, put them onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. But you can only activate it if you have 111 or more life. I mean, in some decks it's doable. I don't know the odds of doing it, but in some decks it's doable. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. I really like it. Alright, we got Gimli, Counter of Kills. I believe we have this. 3 red. Trample when a number of creature an opponent controls dies. This deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. Alright, we'll just put that here. Alright, we got, a mythic. Paths of the Dead, which is basically Cavern of Souls. When it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Tap, add that. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell of the chosen type, and that spell can't be countered. Remember Cavern of Souls being pretty good. Although, like I said, my Magic history is kind of rusty, so yeah, I mean, it is pretty good. I like the art. It reminds me of Guild Wars 2 for some reason, but yeah, pretty cool. We got Counting Our Souls. Alright, next up we got Delighted Halfling for green. Tap, add that. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only cast a legendary spell, and that spell can't be countered. So it's basically a creature version of this, but yeah, it's basically just a creature version of this, except you can't choose a creature type and you're forced to do legendary. So interesting. Alright, next up we got Faramir Field Commander, 3 white. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this under your control this turn, draw a card. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than this as your ring bearer, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Alright, last up for this pack, we got Samwise Gamgee, green white. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, create a food token. Sacrifice 3 foods, return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. Doesn't seem the greatest, but I mean, it is only a green and white, so alright. Pretty interesting stuff on the first pack. We got Counting Our Souls, so that's pretty nice. On to pack 2, the penultimate pack of this video and the set. Alright, let's see if I can open this. No, anyways. We got the Orc Army and the food. Alright. First card is the Galatrim Bow. 2 green. Flash. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control, untap that creature. The creature gets +1/+2 and has reach. Okay, cool. And equip is 2. Next up is Fire of Orthanc. Yeah, I think that's how I pronounce it. 3 red. Destroy target artifact or land. Creatures without flying can't block this turn. Alright. Eastmark Cavalier, 1 white. Vigilance. Whenever this deals damage to goblin or orc, destroy that creature. Alright. Yeah, Dunland Crebain. 2 black. That looks cool. Flying. When this enters the battlefield, amass orcs 2. I guess that's why it costs 3 for a 1/1 flyer. Uncommon time, we got Eorith of the Healing House. 2 blue. Tap to untap target permanent. Tap to untap 2 other target legendary creatures. Okay, seems interesting. We got Grima Wormtongue. 2 black. Your opponents can't gain life. What? This just goes anti of the card that we had. I forget the name already. Bilbo. Yeah, Bilbo. Anti-Bilbo. Anyways, tap, sacrifice another creature. Target player loses 1 life. If sacrifice creature was legendary, amass orcs 2. Alright, we got a mountain. The Misty Mountains. I need to see if these combine. Maybe I'll check it afterwards, if I remember. Alright, first rare, we got Shagrat, Loot Bearer. 2 black red. When this attacks, attach up to 1 target equipment to it, then amass orcs X, where X is the number of equipment attached to this. Okay. And we got Display of Power, 1 red. Dispel can't be copied. Copy any number of target instant and or sorcery spells. You may choose new targets for the copies. I mean, that makes sense why you can't copy it. So, yeah, Display of Power. Next up is the Crown of Gondor for 3. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. When a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, if there is no monarch, you become the monarch. Equip 4. This ability costs 3 less to activate if you are the monarch. Okay. We got Peregrine Took, 2 green. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus an additional food token are created instead. Sack 3 foods, draw a card. Ooh, we got the Witch King of Angmar, Mythic. 3 black. Flying. Whenever 1 or more creatures deal combat damage to you, each opponent sacrifices a creature that dealt combat damage to you this turn. The ring tempts you. Discard a card. This gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. Okay, so whenever one or more creatures deal combat, each opponent sacrifices a creature that dealt. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. Next up, we got the Balrog, Durin's Bane. 5 black red. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each permanent sacrifice this turn. Haste. This can't be blocked except by legendary creatures. Okay. When this dies, destroy a target artifact or creature an opponent controls. Alright, next up, we got Many Partings for a green. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it to your hand, and shuffle. Create a food token. Alright. Last card for this pack, we got Elrond, Master of Healing. That is in white. A 2 green blue. Whenever you scry, put a +1/+1 counter on each up to X target creatures, where X is the number of cards looked at while scrying this way. Oh, that seems good. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. Oh, see, this seems pretty nice. Alright, we got one more pack. Will it be good? I don't know. Probably not. Alright, let's go. It is a human soldier token for our last token. And then the food. Alright. Last pack, here we go. We got Fire of Orthanc. We already got this. Destroy target artifact or land. Creatures while flying can't block this turn. We got another Galdurham Bow, which we just seen too. Flash, when it enters the battlefield, attach it to a target creature you control and tap that creature. It gets +1/+2 and it has reach. We got another. Is this another copy pack? We got Eastmark Cavalier. And when it deals damage to a goblin or orc, destroy that creature. Yeah. And then this one we didn't get before. Chance Met Elves, 2 green. Whenever you scry, put a +1/+1 counter on this. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay. Uncommon time. We got Butterbur, Bree Innkeeper, 2 green white. At the beginning of your end step, if you don't control a food token, create a food token. It's very simple. Alright. We got Aomer of the Riddlemark, or Aomer of the Rittermark. I said Rittermark. 4 red. Haste. When this attacks, if you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield, create a create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Alright. We got a swamp. That is very mountain heavy. Alright. There we go. And first rare of this last pack, we got Goldberry, River Daughter. The art looks really nice. 1 blue. Tap, move a counter of each kind not on Goldberry from another target permanent you control onto Goldberry. Okay. That seems interesting. And then blue, tap, move 1 or more counters from this onto another target permanent you control. If you do, draw a card. So basically, move a counter of each kind from another target permanent you control. So that means if a creature has... Oh, so I mean... Is there minus counters? I know there's +1/+1 counters. I know there's like the counters from Planeswalker, loyalty counters. I know there's more counters. I just can't think of the top of my head. So this can carry a lot of different types of counters. Okay, interesting. Next up, we got Horn of Gondor, 3. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. 3, tap, create X 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens, where X is the number of humans you control. Alright. We got Rapacious Guest, 2 black. Menace. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a food token. Whenever you sacrifice a food token, put a +1/+1 counter on this. When this leaves the battlefield, target opponent loses life equals to its power. This seems really nice. Yeah, it seems really nice. We got Frodo Baggins, green-white. When this or another legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, the ring tempts you. As long as Frodo is your ring bearer, it must be blocked if able. Okay. And we got another Smeagol helpful guide. I believe I got this previously. The one black green. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control this turn, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, target opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a land card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped under your control and the rest on into their graveyard. Okay, seems interesting. That's rare. We got a Dunlin Crebain, the full art version. That looks so cool. I really like that artwork. Flying, and it enters the battlefield of Mass Orcs 2. Alright. Next up, we got Rosie Cotton of South Lane. 2 white. When this enters the battlefield, create a food token. Whenever you create a token, put a +1/+1 counter on target you control other than Rosie. Alright, interesting. I know I have the box topper somewhere that I haven't opened yet. I don't know if I should open it. Maybe I will, but I mean, I don't have it with me right now, so probably at a future Magic opening now, if I decide to open it. So yeah, we have one more card. What is it? Ooh, oh, that's an uncommon. We got Sauron, the Dark Lord. Interesting. Anyways, 3 blue, black, red. Ward, sacrifice a legendary artifact or legendary creature. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, amass Orcs 1. Whenever an army you control deals combat damage to a player, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 4 cards. Very interesting. So overall, we got nice cards. I don't know the prices for these until after I record, and then I check just to like keep a log of what cards I have. But yeah, some of these cards seem pretty nice. A lot of these, I'm surprised I haven't seen the spoilers for, so that's interesting. Like, I've seen spoilers in some cases for, if I can find it, like for this, I think I've seen the spoilers for the full canvas, but I don't think I've seen the spoiler for the card itself. So I mean, it's pretty nice overall. I need to see if any of these lands I got connect to each other. So let's see. Doesn't look like it, at least based off these 3. So we got the Misty Mountains. This one has none of those. Well, maybe I'll look online and see if they all connect or not. But yeah, overall, pretty cool set. A little bit overpriced in my opinion, but I mean, I want to say that most of the markup is for the 1 out of 1 ring. So as soon as that was found, the prices tanked, or not tanked, but they went down slightly. So sad that we didn't get any serialized cards. Like, I wasn't expecting the 1 out of 1 because I already knew that had been found, but it would have been nice to get a serialized card. But I mean, I feel like those are very rare. I don't even know how I got the Teysa, but yeah. Anyways, pretty interesting set. Good art. I mean, it's always, most of the time, it's always good art. So yeah, pretty interesting set. I don't know if I'm gonna do another collectors if it's this expensive, but maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll just do that instead of this and the set boosters. I don't know, but well, yeah. I guess I'll play it by set. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the masters, but maybe. I'll have to look and see. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. It's been an interesting journey with these collectors boosters. Like, I wonder if I opened it before the 1 out of 1 ring was announced, maybe I'll be more hyped. I'd be more nervous, that's for sure, but yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.